We're in Gabs leaving for Bulawayo, and we're leaving with a night bus. We expect to be there at least 8 a.m. We expect to cross the border at 6 a.m. and be in Bulawayo hopefully by 8. So yeah, we're looking forward. We're looking forward to being home.
I can't wait until I see my garden and my dog.
He can't wait to see his garden and his dogs. I can't wait to see the dogs and the garden. Guys, we've made it home. We're in Zim and we're back on Pantry Road. Amon is fetching the car while I'm waiting with the bags. Shut up. So there's all these imoto yabuya lapha. There's all these taxi drivers. They're offering me a lift and I'm telling them that someone is coming with a car, and they're all telling me that rain is coming and the clouds are promising, but I'm praying they give me a break. He walked a 5-minute walk to go get the car. Guys, I don't know what to say to you. So we're in the car, we're on our way home, and you know when you take a trip that you're supposed to take, this trip was full of blessing, I'm telling you. And like now, our friends who asked us to keep our car at their workplace remain servicing the car. I mean, there's some new tires, the bearings are done, the suspenders are done. I don't know what's not done. Everything. Basically, I don't know if you can tell if you listen to this car that if you're normally watching our videos, you hear all the shaking, and there is no sound of shaking. I don't know what to say, really I don't know what to say. Yeah, but this trip we're supposed to take. Moana tends to meet us on the road, and I always say that I'm going to record when she comes. Tomorrow I'm ready for her, but I don't know if she'll recognize the sound of the car because the car does not sound like itself.
In a good way.
Look, donkeys by somebody's house. We are back in the village. No more malls, no more city lights.
Wow, I'm amazed. Look at how tall it is.
Where's my puppy?
Look at how amazed, Bula. I told you I'm amazed.
Oh yes, it is tall. I see no puppies. I see no puppies. They don't recognize our car. How does it feel to be home?
It's good.
I was saying to Amon that I don't know where to start with the house, with all the unpacking of everything. He says I must start by resting, and I have to agree because check.
Hey.
My feet swelled from traveling in a bus. This one not as much as this one, but this one. They feel tight. My legs feel tight. Let me show you just as an example of what I was saying, like where I feel like this trip has been amazing. This trip has been attracting like blessing after blessing for us. So we're in South Africa and my friend is in the olive club, and she gets all these olive oil. She had a lot actually. And she said, help yourself, don't be shy. But I had to be mindful of not being greedy, one, and the luggage, how we're gonna carry stuff, because I knew that our 2 bags were already full, and these are bottles and they're breakable. And thirdly, oil. I know the last time when there was shortage of things in the shops, the government did say that people can shop outside the country. But before then, oil was always a sensitive one. Before you could bring olive oil, and then when there were shortages, they started even taxing the olive oil. So anyway, I was a bit sensitive about that, how to carry, not being greedy and all that. So I had taken 5 bottles of olive oil, and actually I left one for my mom, and she gave me spices. But this is some of the things that she gave me from the olive club. Even the olives. All these are olives. This is olives. Sorry, this is olives. This is curried peaches. So a friend of ours here who is Afrikaans makes curried peaches, and they're delicious because the Africans, when they cook, they make their meal sweet and savory. They always have something sweet in the food. And yeah, so she makes these. So I was surprised to find in my man the stuff that my friend in South Africa had. We crossed the border to Mafeking, as you know, and yeah, she gave me some, and this is other curry peaches. This is the spice, and she gave me these spices from America, because she is from America, and so when her family visit, they normally carry her spices and things. She's also a good cook. And when she goes to America, she always buys spices from America. This is the sugar maple rub. This is the black pepper. I know Americans love Africa and I love Africa, and that's why I do this channel. But I really enjoy American spices, Italian seasoning. So she says a lot of times they pack them like this to save space in the bags, because they do come in bottles like this. And yeah, so I have this one as well, mojito lime. I think it's mojito, I'm not sure. And what's this? Smokehouse maple. And she's got the enchilada spice, and we had enchiladas while we were visiting her. Montreal steak. She's once given us a bottle of Montreal steak. We really enjoyed it. We barbecued a lot with it. Chili powder. I love the chili spices. So, and all these spices, these ones are South African. Oh my word, I don't know what's going on with the dogs. Okay, we established that someone came to buy they were looking to buy gas, but they came with a dog. Problems of village living, so the dogs go crazy. But anyways, Himalayan salt. Amon and I use this a lot when we are fasting and we are following someone else who does the water fast with salt, because we would have cramps on the legs. But whenever we did the salt solution that the guy taught, we wouldn't have the cramps on the calf muscles, and I would have aching knees as well, and so I didn't. So whenever we have an opportunity to have pink Himalayan salt, I'm happy. So it came with the spices, the South African products, and there was a salt and pepper. I mean, she literally sorted us out. We were about to come home after church, and then Amon was like, "Do you think we can get to the spice shop?" And I was like, "It might be a bit late." And before we left the house, she had given us this. She didn't even know that I had that conversation with Amon in the first place. And whenever I visit them, we play a lot of board games because it's an American thing to do. And we're playing some games, and I was telling her I love Phase 10. I'm a diehard Phase 10 fan, and I always thought to myself, someday I'm going to buy it online. And then she was like, "Oh, there's a shop that sells American things." She had seen Phase 10 and Uno in it, and so she bought us 2 decks of each. So yeah, we've got some games to play. Yeah, so we've got America and South Africa over here, and of course the shops and bots, they buy their products from South Africa anyway. So Botswana doesn't really manufacture anything, and we buy stuff from South Africa. And so this was Amon's shopping. I'm frugal when Amon when Amon shops. I stress, and he bought all these without me. I had gone to main mall to go and run an errand. I went to change my license, actually, my driver's license, because I was expired by a month, and I was on an errand for someone at the main mall, and he was out shopping, and he bought the white vinegar, balsamic vinegar, the apple cider vinegar. He bought it when we were together. I was surprised to see the American apple cider vinegar in bots, the red wine vinegar, and the Worcestershire sauce. And the coffees, these are things that make me stress. I'll be like, do we have money to do that? But he likes his nice things, and he always says when he cooks, I'll be telling him how good the food is. That is true too. And he bought the coffees, but I bought the rooibos. Rooibos is a bit pricey here in Zim. I don't know why it's a luxury tea here. I bought it because I'm going coffee free. And I spoiled myself, guys. My sister gave me 200 bucks and said to go and buy, which is about $20. She said, go and buy yourself some snacks. I went and bought myself pumps. And like whenever we have to go somewhere where we have to wear formal shoes, my pumps that I moved to Zim with are now gone. And we have some good stuff at Bend Over. But sometimes we just want a simple shoe, and sometimes I don't find exactly what I'm looking for, a shoe that can go with a dress. And yeah, they are not really good quality, they are cheap quality. It's not like your leather. I mean, Woolworths always has decent stuff, but it's not leather, it's a cheap quality shoe. Anyways, my sister was laughing at me. She was like, there's a thing in bots that if you date a girl who wears pumps, you have to take her out to a date at Hungry Lion, which is Hungry Lion is like your KFC. And it's because they are not quality shoes. So apparently, if you wear pumps, you are worthy of Hungry Lion. And anyways, I've been so out of the loop with the culture there, but I'm always like, when I need to wear something formal, I'm always looking for pumps. And voila, I have them. I have another cheap pair of boots that I bought. Every winter I see ladies wearing these, and I've seen ladies in the village selling them, and I have actually thought to buy them for $10 here in the village, even in town. I don't know how much they're exactly in town, but I bought this check at 50 pula. I think it's less than $5. And the pumps were 165 pula, which is less than $16. And yeah, so we come home and we have these special amazing friends, family. They were Amon's pastors and mentors growing up, and they also brought us a grocery and books. And of course, here is a bag of children's books that we got from South Africa, from our friends in South Africa. And there's some really brand new books in here, and there's some brand new books in here, and there's some secondhand, but even the secondhand isn't really good quality. I mean, like, the kids library is literally open. So yeah, I'll have to show you some of these books. I'll have to show you when I unpack this. I'm not ready to face it yet. And this is another box of books that was with the books in South Africa. They were all in boxes. I'm sure you saw I'm sure I recorded in the video when we were leaving South Africa. They were all in the boxes. So we unpacked the box and put it in a sack because we're trying to make it as much as possible a one luggage piece. Yeah, and we never had hassles at the border, so we're really happy about that. So anyways, the South African product, which is really the bottles of the olive oils and your peaches and olives and stuff, we are actually going to give as gifts to people that also blessed us on our way to bots. Yeah, so, and we'll buy some other stuff and add to the gift to the side. Yeah, so I'm telling you, it's been refreshing to be out and just meeting other people and seeing how they look at life and how they think and how they're excited about their future. And I mean, it just gives you just strength to continue to run. So yeah.